Os byswn ni'n disgrifio yr amgylchedd yn Hwylio Cymru, bysa fo'n cyfeillgar iawn.
It's a great learning experience. There's so many good coaches around you, helping you to get better all the time.
If I were to describe the environment that we've created, it would be mostly fun, but it's also a competitive and a really great learning environment as well.
We started the Thriving Environment project about a year ago now, and there were three main reasons why we wanted to have a look at the project. Firstly, for about 25-30 years we've been running the same programmes, and we were just quite curious to see if we're still running the right thing with this generation. Secondly, we believe that the environments that we currently run are world class, and they're currently producing amazing talent, but we don't have anything written down. So we wanted to put on paper the environment that we have so that it's a succession plan for the future, so that if any of the coaches that are currently running the programmes decide that they want to leave, they don't take the environment with them, and it's something that stays with the programme. And then thirdly, we were inspired by Sport Wales' Thriving model that they produced, and we decided we wanted our own unique Welsh Sailing version. We reached out to Sport Wales to help us with the project, so we specifically worked with the psychology teams. They are absolutely brilliant. They suggested that we run some focus groups with the current sailors' parents that are in the Welsh national sailing team. And those focus groups looked at what a good squad environment currently looks like, what changes we could make, and what support that they might need. One of the things that became apparent from the feedback was communication and information. So a lot of the parents said that the information was there, but it was all over the place. And so we produced the Welsh Sailing Hwylio Cymru handbook, hopefully a bit of a one-stop shop for a parent who's new or current to go and find the information that they need.
Sailing adopted the Sport Wales Thriving Environments model, and we worked with them to make it sailing specific. Specifically, they really considered if new athletes or new parents were coming into their environment, so whether that's their events or their training camps, they would know what they should see, hear and feel. So things like good coaching, happy kids, engaged parents and safe spaces to talk. They also made sure that these were consistent across different spaces of the pathway, so also their home sailing clubs, so that athletes experience these things consistently, not just when they were in Welsh sailing environments.
Mae'r llawlyfr yn fel darparu gwybodaeth i'r rhieni, sy'n just haws i nhw gwybod fel y strwythurau ni'n wneud fel hyfforddwyr i'r plant dysgu.
Dwi'n lwcus mewn ffordd cymaru â rhieni eraill, cos dwi wedi bod ar yr un llwybr a'r plant sy'n hwylio wan pan o'n i'n bychan. So o'n i'n deall o blaen, ond mae rhoi cymorth mawr i'r gwraig dysgu beth sy'n digwydd yn Cymru efo'r hwylio ieuenctid Cymru.
My sailors are about to reach the end of junior sailing, then go on to adult sailing and future coachings, and it maps it out really well.
Mae lawlyfr wedi helpu ni fel riant dysgu be mae plant, lle maen nhw'n ista ar y lawlyfr yna, lle maen nhw'n ista ar ochr hwylio, a sut maen nhw'n medru defnyddio'r lawlyfr i wella lle maen nhw.
What's been good about the approach is that it's been a collaborative project that's been driven by the needs of the sport, and Welsh Sailing have been really open to doing things differently and finding out about their environment, which has included listening to the voices of their parents, and they've also been really keen at actioning what they hear from parents within the environment as well. So other sports could replicate what sailing have done by really considering their joining and exiting processes to support athletes to thrive onto, through and beyond their programmes, as well as including the voices of different stakeholders within their programmes and leaders being really open to action what they hear back.
If sports are interested in support in this area, they could use the Sport Wales Thriving Environments model to reflect on their environments. So looking at things like connection, autonomy, psychological safety, and see how their environments match up against those things. You can also invite the Sport Wales Environments team into your environment to work with you. And we also have an Insights 360 project. If you're interested in getting some feedback and in-depth data into what your athletes, parents and coaches are experiencing, then that's something that we can support with too.